Morning, sir.
Oh, hello, Honky Tonks. How are you?
I'm well, sir.
Oh.
See anything there you fancy, sir?
Well, that big one on the right's not bad.
No, sir, what I mean is, you seem a fit sort.
Oh.
Ever thought of joining up?
Oh, no, not really. It's not my theme.
I'm sure you'd enjoy life in my regiment, sir.
What regiment's that?
The Queen's.
The Queen? Oh, I say. Where do I sign? Come on. Oh, I'm going to be one of the professionals.
Well, I must say it's a very kind thought, madam.
Miss.
Yes. But I'm afraid as you're not on the official prison visitors list, you can't come inside.
Oh, but I want to do something for those poor men, especially this cold weather.
And it does you credit, but you don't understand the risks involved. Why, some of these fellas haven't had contact with a woman for 4 or 5 years.
Oh.
And, well, might you quail. I mean, if they was to get hold of you in there, why, you might not come to light for months.
Oh, I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance.
I'm sorry, miss.
Oh.
Don't you think we're being punished enough already? Yeah, we might be hard up, but we ain't desperate.
Morning.
Morning.
Oi! You're sitting in my chair.
Your chair?
Yes, I had me cap on it.
We have a saying here, it's bums that keep chairs, not caps.
There's a lady, if ever I heard one.
Oh, I see we have a southern gentleman honouring us with his presence. Well, don't you come your airs and graces with me. I know all about you Londoners. My first husband was one of them until I divorced him.
Well, if he was one of them, I'm surprised you married him in the first place. That young lady looks as if she's got her water wings on back to front.
Dirty old beggar.
Hey?
I think it's disgusting the way you men come up here from London with only one thought in your minds, to prey on the flower of northern women and have a bit on the side.
Or on the sands. Yes, well, I must admit the thought did cross my mind as I started off for Blackpool.
Don't tell me it's taken you 40 years to get here.
You know, you must be the rudest, nastiest person I've ever had the misfortune to encounter. There's only one thing I've got to say to you.
And what's that?
Would you like to come and have a drink?
Well, since you twisted my arm.
Yep.
Good morning, sir. Are you the proprietor of this boarding house?
Guest house.
All right, guest house.
I am.
I am from the Weights and Measures, the department that deals with the Trades Descriptions Act.
Oh, yeah.
We note from your advertisement in the holiday guide that this establishment is a mere stone's throw from the sea.
That's right.
May I point out, it has taken me exactly 6.5 minutes hard pedalling to get here from the front.
Hang about.
Of me, you know. I'm practically teetotal. Cheers. Well, that's the first 14 pints on you. I think it's about my turn now.
You're a marvel, that's what you are. Where did you learn to drink like that, then?
Well, I'm a very poor swimmer, and I used to play a lot of water polo. Oh, goodbye.
What a magnificent girl that is. A superb specimen.
Yes. That's my wife. We've been married 5.5 months.
I can only say, sir, that you're to be congratulated. She's quite splendid.
Yeah, she's not only beautiful, she's loaded. She's worth $500,000.
Lord, all that money as well, eh?
That's why I'm killing her.
I beg your pardon?
I said that's why I'm killing her.
But that's monstrous. What are you doing? Poisoning her or something?
Oh, no. Nothing as crude as that. A doctor friend of mine told me how to do it. It only takes 6 months.
How?
I'm loving her to death. Morning, noon, and night. I don't give her a minute's peace.
You cunning swine.
Oh, so? She's only got 3 weeks to live.
So this isn't your first visit to Blackpool, then?
Oh, no. We stayed here a few days years ago, when the wife was alive. We stayed at one of them boarding houses. I swore I'd never come back, though.
Why was that?
Well, at the end of the week, when the landlady presented the bill, at the bottom it said, use of cruet, £0.5 crown. I said, what's this? I said, we never used the cruet. She said, well, it was there if you wanted it. So when it came to settling up, I said, I've knocked 30 bob off for your husband's use of my wife. She said, what are you talking about? You never used your wife? I said, well, she was there if he wanted it.
How can he do it, you're asking yourself? How can he knock out a genuine string of pearls for that kind of money? Now, go down to Asprey's in Bond Street and you will see the self-same identical article in the window priced at £250. I am asking a mere £4.50, together with which I will include an 8-day alarm clock and a genuine Joan the Wad for luck. Now, you will notice that we don't... You've done it again, haven't you?
Can I go to football, Dad? And if I don't go now, I'll miss the kicking.
You mean the kick-off?
No, the kicking, it's outside the ground.
You're not going to any football at all. You're old enough to stop behind here and learn a bit about the business.
Oh, Dad.
I won't be here forever. I mean, I could get took at any time.
Why? Are you ill?
I'm talking about the law, you great Burke. Half the stuff here is so hot it could burn its way through the stall.
Oh, well, if you're going to teach me about thieving, that's different, isn't it? Yeah.
No, that don't come into it. I mean, by the time it reaches here, all the thieving's been already done.
Oh.
What I'm going to do for the umpteenth time is to show you how to flog out the dodgy gear.
Oh.
Now, for instance, there's the oh my God routine.
What's that, Dad?
Hang on, I'll whistle up a mug and give you a demonstration.
Yes.
I said, pardon me, sir. Could I have a word with you, please?
Oh, me?
Yes, sir. You look a generous sort of gentleman. How about taking a little treadmill home for the wife?
Not interested.
He's not interested, Dad.
Shut up, you git. How about the genuine Swiss watch, 21 jewels, fully automatic, 18 karat gold?
How much? Nah, 8 quid.
8 quid? Oh, my God! You soppy little twit. You know what you've done?
What have I done, Dad?
You've been and put the wrong price ticket on that watch. I say, I'm awfully sorry, so that should be 38 quid. You silly little...
Hold on. Don't start taking it out on the boy. It's your own fault. You're the governor.
I know that, but that's a very, very serious mistake. Don't you realise, under the Sale of Goods Act, I could be forced to sell you that watch for 8 quid?
You could.
Yes, but I mean, fortunately, you don't want it, do you? I mean, he doesn't... You're not interested, are you?
No, let's have another look at it.
Oh.
Not a bad little bargain at that.
Oh, no, play the games. I've got my living to earn. That watch cost me £35.
Yeah, but I'm within my rights, aren't I?
Yeah, well, I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a £5 to just walk away and forget all about it.
You must think I'm a right mug, eh?
Oh, no, sir, no.
Look, it says 8 quid on this ticket. That's just what you're going to get.
No.
5, 6, 7, 8. Not very often we get a chance to put one over on you market grafters, is it?
He's gone, Dad.
That's right, son.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Dad. I didn't mean to put the wrong ticket on the watch, Dad. Here, go on, hit me, Dad. It don't hurt. Go on, hit me. Don't hurt.
No, son, you've done nothing wrong at all.
Oh.
I bought 50 of them watches this morning at 50p each, see?
Oh, you mean you was lying?
That's right.
Hey.
And I want you to do the same.
Oh, great.
Now,
yeah.
I'm going to pop round the boozer for a brown,
Yes,
and when
Dad.
I come back, I want to see that you flogged that watch, right?
Yes, Dad, yeah.
Now, you remember what your daddy done?
Yeah, I remember what Daddy done,
That's a good boy.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Could I have a word with you? You look a generous sort of gentleman.
No, not me, son. I'm your father. I haven't gone yet.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a word with you? You look a generous sort of gentleman.
Are you talking to me, Sonny?
Yeah.
Is your eyesight all right?
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Hey, do you want to buy your husband a present?
That watch?
Yeah. Yes, that's genuine Swiss 18 karat proof, that is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And, look, have a look at the price. Look at the ticket on it. Go on, have a look at the price. 8 quid! Oh, my God! That's the wrong price. Oh, you soppy little twit. Oh, no, I'm a soppy little twit, yeah. That should be 38 quid.
Go on.
Yeah, under the official, what's his name? I have to sell you that at 8 quid, see?
Get away.
Yeah, only if you promise to keep your mouth shut, I'll give you a £5 to go away. Here you are.
You will, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Hey, if you're gonna cause trouble, I'll make it a tenner.
Hand it over, son. There's a good boy.
Yeah.
Will you be here next week?
Yeah, my dad's put me in charge of the store.
I'll tell me friends.
Yeah, all right. Dad! Dad! I think I've got it wrong again.
Come on, Norman. Have you got your purse now? Have you left it? Oh, my God, you. we got the table?
Nasty experience just now.
Cup of tea, love.
Oh, Tar. Ain't it marvellous? When I was doing them on the outside, there was all sorts of bits and pieces on the inside. Now I'm on the inside, there's all sorts of bits and pieces on the outside. I reckon they creep through the glass somehow. Tar, why don't you get a window cleaner?
Round here, they're worth their weight in gold. Funny Dad not coming in for his midday meal, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. After the first 2 or 3 pints, he's the first one to start banging on a table, isn't he? Did he say where he was going this morning?
I never even saw him leave. All I heard was the door slam. He'd had his breakfast as usual. The postman came. I went upstairs to see to the twins. Next thing I knew, he'd gone.
Huh? Bit of luck he's eloped with that old bird on the lamp bulbs at Woolworths.
Well, if he wants his lamb chops dried to a chip, that's his lookout.
What's that?
Rita, what on earth are you doing rushing through my kitchen?
Mr. Lumpy asked me to come through and open the front door for him. He gave me a quid for doing it.
A quid? For opening the door? That'll be the day.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Oh. Oh. Afternoon, Lily. Afternoon, Ernie. All right, Henry, you can bring the stuff in now.
Sir?
Shove them all down there, will you?
Certainly, sir.
Lily,
Right.
I'm having hallucinations, darling.
Thank you for the pound, Mr. Lampwick.
That's all right, my love. You keep it. Listen, here's a £5. You nip down to the sweet shop on the corner and buy sweets for all the children in the street.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Dad,
Hey,
is
there.
that you?
Yeah, all right, Henry, you can go now.
Very good, sir.
Well, what are you two standing there with your mouths hanging open like codfish for? You surprised at something?
Surprised?
Yes.
I'm flaming flabbergasted.
Yes.
Whose body are you wearing?
Well, if you're referring to the gear, it's the best that King's Road, Chelsea could supply.
But, Dad, you're a lot taller than when you got up this morning.
Ah, yes, you see, that's because me Rod Stewart walked tools. You see.
You know, I don't understand it. You look diabolical, but it must have cost you a fortune.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, but I consider that this ensemble is entirely suitable for a man of substance like myself.
Dad, where did you get the money?
I'm sorry I rushed out this morning, love, but I had to get some shopping done. But I haven't forgotten my lovely daughter. There you are, dear. Or a layabout husband.
Thank you.
Oh, please, God, it's not real.
Well, if it isn't, I want my 1,500 quid back.
Here, look, Lil. Look at this lovely watch. I've seen these advertised in the paper. Is it about 800 quid?
832 with VAT. I left the ticket on it so you could flash it in the pub. As I should be doing with mine, you see.
Dad, where did you get the money?
Oh, and I've also got something to keep you nice and warm when you're hanging out the washing, love.
It's mink. It's mink. And it's real.
All right, darling. Don't upset yourself. I've just tumbled. Now, the postman came this morning, didn't he?
Yes.
And then he rushed out, right? You've come up with the pools, haven't you? Yes, you have.
No, I
You've
haven't.
come up with the
No,
pools.
I haven't. I don't go in for vulgar things like common gambling. Oh, by the way, Lily, I've bought the twins 1 or 2 bits and pieces, and if you'd care to look out of the window, you might see something that'll amuse you.
Oh, my God.
It's a Rolls Royce, isn't it?
That's right.
You're going to tell me you bought that and all?
No, it's on hire. 100 quid a day with the chauffeur. But if I like it, I might buy a couple.
Dad.
Yes?
Just, sit down, will you?
Yes, certainly, yes. Right.
Now, I'm going to ask you one last and final time.
Yes?
Where did you get the money?
From the bank.
Oh, he's robbed a bank.
Don't be daft. He couldn't rob a bank. How did you do it?
Well, I'm surprised that you should think that I would do anything illegal. No, you see, this is the bank statement that arrived first post this morning. There you are.
Lily?
Well, it can't be. It says here £82,410 in credit.
Yes. Less the few bits and pieces I spent this morning, yeah.
Which brings me back to the original question. Where did you get the money?
Well, I suppose it must be a legacy from the people whose lives I saved during the First World War. They always said they'd remember me in their wills.
Now, we know you're a senile old goat, but even you don't believe that. I know what it is. It's a mistake.
You mean it's not his money?
No, it's them flaming computers. They're always making mistakes like that.
Don't be ridiculous.
All right, then, mate. Take last month's bank statement. How much was in it then?
82 quid.
What do you reckon the rest is? Interest?
I don't care. What can't speak can't lie. It says it's in there and I'm going to spend it.
They'll send him to prison, that's what they'll do.
Well, it's an ill win, isn't it? I've got a lovely watch, you've got a nice mink stole, and he's in prison. Everything in the garden's lovely, isn't it?
You ungrateful RAF poofter. Oh, by the way, Lily, I sent a telegram putting the twins' name down for Eton.
Have you forgotten that one of them's a girl?
Don't matter, do her good. Oh, that must be the new bedroom suite arrived.
Well, if it is, it's going straight back, I can tell you that.
You'll never get away with it, Dad, but I don't blame you for having a go, mate.
Your bank manager to see you, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Purse-Club.
All right, Mr. Lamprick. I think you know why I'm here. Passing fraudulent cheques is a very serious offence.
Here. Don't you start chucking accusations about, mate. That came from your bank.
Yes. Well, but I mean, it's obvious nonsense. He couldn't possibly have believed that.
Oh, but I did. I always believe the statements you send me.
Why shouldn't he? Bank